Alright guys, we're on to chapter 3 and 4. I'm doing this in one video because chapter 3 and 4 are quite short. So, we go to the menu. We're going to go down to episode 2, which is Resonance. And just keep going until we start the chapter. Again, skip all the cutscenes and the show intros and stuff like that, all that fun stuff. So we want to take this door, if I can move properly. Like, you'll be surprised at how short this chapter actually is. I'm going to run down here to the elevator. You know, I've never actually explored the FBI headquarters. I don't know how many rooms you can actually, like, open. We go to the elevator. I do believe Mulder's section in this chapter is longer, which would explain why Scully's is so short, because it kind of it's designed in a way that is 2 episodes. So you have this cutscene with the lone gunman, but then we go back through here, like literally straight back to the elevator after the cutscene. Now we get to do autopsy number 2. So, I'm probably doing this in the wrong order, but I'm still working out which is faster. So we can pick up the box of microscope slides, if I can English. Then we do the autopsy. Again, same deal as before. You need the gloves and the goggles before you can activate anything else. This one's a little more involved than the last one. We do our Y incision. Now we get to crack some ribs. One of my mods worked out that if you crack the ribs fast enough without any mistakes, it is like a rhythm, the Rhythm to Africa by Toto.
All body organs are present and appear in normal.
Okay. And then we get this weird little scanner thing.
There is so far no evidence of internal blood.
Go to the heart. And then she's made that noise, and now we get the syringe and pull out stuff from the heart. Now you can't skip when she's talking with these, so you have to let her finish talking, and then it will let you back out. Okay, and now we want to run over here. We want to again combine the microscope slide with the thing, and this one is quite simple. It's 3, 4, 5. Again, in the cheat sheet, so you don't have to worry about memorizing it or writing it down unless you want to. Give ourselves the vaccine. Another conversation, and oh look. That's the end of the chapter. So now we're starting chapter 5. Again, much shorter, but still a few things that need to be sort of discussed. Right off the bat, we show him our forged ID. Through this door. This door here, so Scully's right as you walk through. And there's a computer over in the corner here. Now there is an actual set code that you find off like some receipts or something in the game, but we worked out, or I should say Nerdy Nesta worked out, that you can literally just enter the number 1 5 times and that will work as a password. You can do it faster than that, I'm just being safe. And so now that we've got that password, we run through here, hit this button, and that's where we enter our 5-digit passcode, which is really, really difficult for anyone to, you know, guess. Go through this door at the end of the room.
What now?
You go to this server. Use the hacking shunt. Unplug all 3, unplug that, and then plug them all back in. Easy peasy. And we want to exit. Exit to this door, and then immediately go to this door here, to Scully's left as you walk out. Whoops. Through this door. And then when we come through here, we want to immediately go to Scully's right. So we go through this door here. Now this is the longest code in the game and also the worst to try and remember, so it is most definitely on the cheat sheet. We go through that door in the corner, and then we want to activate this. And this is the code here, which is 2967034 042. And once that's done, it'll let us get this data disk back that we had. And then we want to activate that panel on the wall and upgrade our keycard there, and then go to this elevator. Okay, now that's done, we want to head over here. So go to this door, play another cutscene. We want to pick up the bone saw, and then, oh look, autopsy number 3. So, as now you've guessed, you know, gloves and goggles, then we get our scalpel out. Okay, then we crack some ribs again. And now grab this, take out the lungs, take out the stomach, and then we grab this weird little thing in it. It's like a fragment of something. Okay, now we want to go through this door. Door, please. Then you want to hide under here. Now this part's interesting. You have to run over here, trigger this cutscene, and then you go back here, use your bone saw, and we cut off his hand, so we can use his hand to get into some other areas of the level.
Okay, Langley, enough.
Yes, and then Langley starts with the hand puns. So we use the hand here. These guys you don't have to worry too much about. They're easy. They're going to break out of containment after we look at the disc. Okay, so maybe I lied. Maybe we should worry about them. But usually, you don't get grabbed. I guess just for the sake of the tutorial, the zombies are being like, no. Screw you. So go through here. Go through all these doors. Now, there's 3 here. We want to open 1 and 2. If we open 3, a zombie will come out and attack us. Then we leave. And now we come to a point where, so this is going to be our next boss, that guy that's on fire. His name's Pyro. We like to call him Budget Nemesis, because he looks like a cheap knockoff of Nemesis. So we've gone through that door, we head down here now. We're going to put the power back on. So 3 shots, we'll open that up. Press the big red button. Again, health pack on the wall if you need it. Head up here, over to the elevator. Once we activate the elevator, we can actually pick up this ammo clip while we're waiting. So we can get ammo and don't have to worry about waiting for the thing. Again, I'm going to use a save state here just because this boss fight can be a bit crap sometimes. So once I get to this door here, we'll just save state just to be safe. Now, the idea of this pyro fight, you have to turn 4 sprinkler knobs, or taps, I suppose I should say, to put out the flames, and that's the only time he is able to be hurt once that's turned off. The issue with this pyro fight is we haven't worked out a way to sort of lock him in a loop of animation. Sometimes you can get it, sometimes you don't. And it's one of those things that I myself, I don't know about anyone else of the other 2 runners, but we haven't put in the time to work out how to keep him in that animation loop to get a free fight. But hopefully I can get some somewhat decent RNG. But once he's like put out, it's just a matter of taking down his HP. So let's do this. So as you can see, he'll hit you, he'll breathe fire on you. He does have like a Kamehameha attack as well. That's the absolute worst. But once all 4 are done, you can fight him. So the idea is to get him in a loop of that animation. Whoops, what have I done? Okay, I'm fumbling my inputs here. See what I mean? Like, sometimes you can get him in that weird loop of animation where... There we go, there was a Kamehameha. That was probably, no word of a lie, one of the best pyro fights I've ever had. So we pick up the artifact fragment, and then we go over here where everything's all broken up and busted. And the cutscene, and there'll be another little cutscene, I believe. Yep. And then that's chapter 3 and 4 done. So easy peasy. And again, we don't want to save because speedrun. And we'll see you in the next one.